Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you my second Sunday showcase, and the showcase today is the Thankful Thoughts, which you can find, I'm just grabbing my catalogue here, on page, get there in a minute, 38 and 39 of the catalogue. Mine's a bit battered, I'm afraid, but you can see the suite here. It incorporates markers and ribbons and stuff like that. I've actually put together my showcase, if you like, to incorporate it into a starter kit, which, as I said in my previous video, I don't see it as a starter kit of anything bad. I see it as a starter kit of starting to love Stampin' Up! Products. I've laid down here what you can expect to get for as little as £99. You're actually allowed to have the value of £130. Mine actually comes to 131, so it's £1 over. It's so difficult to get it to that precise figure, although I have done it a few times. But to put this suite together, it's just £1 over, but that means it's £100 instead of 99. But this is what you get. I couldn't fit it all on camera, but you also get the DSP as well. 12 by 12 DSP. You get 40 sheets of all colours. So you get 40 sheets in total, all 5 colours, 4 sheets of each colour. They're all double-sided, so you get flowers, stripes, spots, and the script. And like I said, all 5 colours. And those sheets are 12 by 12, so they're huge, and you can get plenty of projects out of those. You can see underneath here that I also have the cardstock. So again, we've got Flirty Flamingo, Sweet Sugar Plum, Peekaboo Peach, Dapper Denim, and Emerald Envy. Again, they come in a pack. So for these 5 colours, you would get 20 sheets. So that's 4 of each. So that's more than enough to be playing with. And I've also added in a pack of the Whisper White, which are 40 sheets. These are A4 sized, but as you can see again, you get all 5 colours and your Whisper White to play with. I've also popped in the block. This is the D block, which will fit the largest of the Thankful Thoughts greeting here. And that will just fit on just nicely, and obviously all the others will fit as well. So you've obviously got your block, and anybody that likes to make thank you cards or anything like that, especially if you've recently had a party or a wedding and you're thinking, oh, now I've got to send everybody thank you cards. And I know that a lot of people do like to send pictures of their wedding of the bride and groom as a thank you card, but sometimes I think, wouldn't it be great to just send your own homemade one? So as you can see, so yes, we've got the block, we've got the card, we've got the stamp. So again, Thankful Thoughts, the clue's in the title. It is a thank you stamp set. So again, a lot of it is the thank yous. Thank you so much, thanks, thank you. And I quite like these, a note of thanks. So, you know, if you are just wanting to send a little note, that's ideal. But there's some other nice ones as well. If you could see my face, you'd see the smile you put on it. Doesn't necessarily have to be a thank you. That could be a little note that you want to put in your wife or your husband's or partner's sandwich box. You know, that you don't have to put them on a card. That's the whole point. So yeah, so we've got that fabulous stamp. Adhesive obviously is quite important. The snail is fabulous, and once you've used this, you get refills, and you simply just press the top and bottom, pop that out, and pop the refill back in. So once you've got the actual base, you're happy to go, good to go. So there's the snail, which is like correction tape, and you just roll it and it'll stick. And then we have a pack of dimensionals, and as you can see, it says on the front here that there are 300. So you actually get 3 sheets of 100. And if I've got mine here, you can see that you don't necessarily just use those. As you can see, I've actually used the sides as well and just cut them down to fit smaller projects. So you get dimensionals too. And then to coordinate with the card, we also get our inks, which again, you've got all three, and the enamel shapes. Now again, unfortunately, mine are a bit used, so I don't have full sheets, but you will get full sheets. 200 shapes in total there that you will get. Again, all 5 colours. You get 1 sheet of each colour, and you get 10 hearts, 15 stars, 10 of the mini dots, and then 5 of the small. And that's for each sheet in each colour. And then, like I said, you get your stamping pads as well, every colour. And they are fabulous ink pads. I don't know how I ever got on before I found Stampin' Up, and they're amazing stamping pads. As you can see, no lids fall off, it doesn't leak, and they retain their moisture. You do have to top them up, and you do have to keep them sealed, or they will dry out. But they're just brilliant, and they simply open up and store so that you can have them on your desk and use them, and then when you've finished, you simply pull the bottom out and tuck it back in, and then it's stored away. Fabulous. And obviously you wouldn't want to get anywhere else but with your trimmer. I think this is pretty much a staple for most starter kits. It's just a fabulous piece of kit. As I explained on my previous showcase, it extends out to 14.5 inches. It has a small little foot underneath that you can prop down so that all this is level, and that just tucks away, and this just tucks in there. It doesn't fall out. At the top here you have your cutting blade and a scoring blade, so you don't necessarily have to worry about trying to score stuff because you have a scoring blade, and this little tab at the top just locks that up so that when you go to put it away, you've not got it flapping and falling out. Also, if we spin it over, there's a small storage area at the back here, and you can keep spare blades in it or anything like that. I generally don't use mine. And then again, you've got the measurements, centimetres and inches, and there's also the same, oops, let me just bring that there, same on the bottom, inches and centimetres. There is also, I don't know if you can pick it up, hold on, let me just try, there we go, centimetres along the cutting shield as well. And just on the underside here, you've got some small measurements too. So if you wanted to cut a small piece of card and you only wanted to take a small amount off, instead of, you know, trying to do it this way and messing about, you can just put it that way and cut it that way. Ideal. So all of that for just £100, and it's yours to keep. Well, £99 if, unless you want to take the pound off and not have something. But all of that for £99 plus £1 extra. I think it's a fabulous starter kit. There is inspiration in the catalogue, as I explained to you, that you can have a look at and find your own way of making things. I've just made a couple of examples here, and I actually realised when I started to film that I'd not used the DSP, which is foolish because it's beautiful. But there will be projects on my blog that have used the DSP and that you will be able to create with these things, so don't worry too much. But yeah, so I just created some very tiny thank you note cards, and as you can see, sorry for my green fingers, as you can see, all 5 colours, and I've simply stamped the largest of the sentiment in every single colour and just added an enamel shape to the bottom. A really simple, yet I think really cute little thank you notelet. So I made those up, and if you wanted to go one better, larger thank you cards. And this one is the thank you and then the little bit, the thank you and the little bit above it. So thank you not only for your thoughtful gift, but also for the wonderful gift of knowing you. And again, as you can see on all of these, I've done them all the same. But you will notice that I've stamped the word thanks, and then I've stamped again before re-inking, and that gives you those 2 shades. So again, in effect, instead of having 5 colours, you've actually got 10, because you can use the lighter and the darker on all of them. Obviously, again, as you can see on this one, I've added the enamel shapes just to add a bit of something to the card, a bit of dimensionals underneath here, just to raise that panel up in the centre, just to make it look a little bit different. Layering the card, it's amazing the difference it makes, just adding a bit of layer. Now, you could do this card and you could, I just grab it, use the DSP and put the DSP as a layer on top of the card, and then pop your sentiment in the middle. And you can use whichever pattern you want, because we've got 4, remember. Your imagination is what will stop you from doing amazing things with this kit. Like I said, this is the starter kit. If you want to buy more products, you can do. During Celebration, you do have the option of getting 2 extra stamp sets. So not only do you get all of this, but you can choose 2 more out of the catalogue. It can be whatever stamp set you want. It really doesn't matter. Again, you could go with, say, touches of texture, which will give you something to add in the background of your cards. Or you could go for a flower one, so that you've got flowers to add to your thank yous. It really is your choice. But like I said, all of this just for £99. Now, I know that a lot of you are probably thinking, what's the catch, and you know, oh, what have we got to do? You don't have to do anything if you don't want to. If you just want to buy this kit for this price, it's amazing. £130 worth of products just for £99, and all you have to do is enjoy it. There are a lot of details on my blog under the Join My Team tab, which is at the top. That will explain hopefully quite a lot of your questions, and it will also point you in the right direction that if you want to join the Stampette, then you can do. I'm always looking to expand my team. My team members would be really chuffed to be having more people join. If you do have any questions, by all means contact me and ask me. I am limited in terms of countries that I can sign people up from. I can sign people up from the UK, from France, from Germany, from Austria and from the Netherlands. Unfortunately, they are the only countries that I can sign people up through. I'm sure that there are lots of other demonstrators out there that could help any American ladies, because I know that obviously America has its own demonstrators there. But I'm more than happy to help anybody with any questions. And as I say, all you need to do is just enjoy. Hopefully I've gave you some inspiration and some ideas on what to do with your products. And I would love to see any products that you guys make. If you join, if you don't join, if you have these products, send me some pictures of stuff that you've done. I would love to see them. It's all about helping and inspiring each other. Hopefully I've given you plenty of information at this stage. If you want to contact me for any further questions, then please do so. And just remember that only until the end of March 2017 do we get 2 extra free stamp sets. So if you want to join, you need to be getting in there before the end of March. I hope to speak to you guys again soon. Thank you for joining me. And as I say, all the details are in the description below. Bye.